Geoffrey Braithwaite, Professor of Health Systems Research and Founding Director of the Australian Institute of Health Innovation at Macquarie University. So I was led to a career in health services research through an interesting pathway, and I guess anybody who's a health services researcher goes through some sort of convoluted pathway. You don't wake up in the morning thinking, I want to drive a fire truck or not, and then thinking, I want to be a health systems researcher. So at first, while I trained in psychology, I didn't really become a psychologist. I went to work in the health system as a human resources practitioner, and then later as a general manager in healthcare, in hospitals and the local health districts. But really, what beckoned was teaching and research and making a scholarly contribution. And I started at University of New South Wales and then came across to Macquarie. And now I do a variety of health systems, health services research studies, nationally and internationally. The Institute was formed out of some existing research centres in university speak, small groups of scholars and PhD students and professors who all work on a particular issue. So there were some pre-existing centres at University of New South Wales that we amalgamated together into this bigger institute structure. There was Enrico Coira's Centre for Health Informatics, the centre I was running at that time, and also later the centre that Professor Joanna Westbrook leads, who came together. And then at University of New South Wales, we were very successful. And then we moved to Macquarie for some new opportunities. So the early formative periods at UNSW were really good at creating the centre, the centres and the institute that we have now at Macquarie University. So what does it mean for me to be the recipient of something as prestigious as the Sidney Sachs Medal? Well, firstly, I'm deeply humbled. But I want to say this, when people receive awards like this, it looks like it's an individual award. But it's not. It's a team game. This is actually not an award for me, even though I'm the recipient. This is an award for all the people I've worked with and who have helped me. I'm thinking of my immediate family. You can't, it takes a village. It's not an individual award in reality. So my immediate family, the other directors of the Institute who work with me and who nominated me, Enrico Coira and Joanna Westbrook. The place I work, the Institute. And you can build concentric circles around that. All the people I've worked with in various parts of the health system and universities and collaborators across this university, Macquarie, and other universities. My faculty, which is a fantastic place for our institute to be, Faculty of Health, Medicine and Human Sciences. There's people internationally who I've worked with, policymakers, clinicians, leaders, managers, patients and patients groups, fellow researchers and educators. So really, this is their award. I just happen to be the person picking it up. So I'm deeply humbled. It's fantastic that I've received it, but it really does take a village. And I'm very grateful to all the people I've worked with over the years. And I'm especially grateful to the AHHA, which I've long admired, and the board of the AHHA, especially Gillian Skinner, the chair of the board, who I've been a fan of for decades.